I was getting sick, and then I found some old antibiotics. I started to take them, and then I ran out, and I just don't think that it's, I think I'm just still not feeling well.
Yeah, well, you know, I was reading the other day on the CDC, they're really not supposed to stop your antibiotics in the middle. Maybe that's why you're not getting any better.
You think?
Yeah, I was reading about resistance. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Well, I guess when you're sick and then you stop your antibiotics before you're supposed to finish the dose, that the bug that's making you sick actually doesn't really die. It just kind of weakens it. So when we think we're feeling a lot better and all of our symptoms have gone away, we're actually kind of making it worse for ourselves, because then the antibiotics that the doctor will prescribe you later is usually the same one, and then it won't work as well.
That's probably why this is going on forever.
Yeah, it's called a superbug.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when I start the antibiotic, I have to make sure that I take it from start to finish, even if I'm feeling better?
Yeah, how long did your doctor prescribe the last ones?
For 14 days.
Oh, okay.
Twice a day.
Okay, so we'll do this. So I have this calendar, and so let's say you got it on the 15th. I think it's a good idea, so that you don't forget, to mark it on your calendar. Hey, my last dose is now on the 30th.
Right.
And then you don't have to worry about it. You know that that's your last day.
That's a really good idea. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any antibiotics that I can use until I get to the doctor? Do you think that's a good idea?
You know, I was also reading... Come here, you. I was also reading that we're not supposed to keep old medications.
Really?
Yeah. And
does it go bad?
I guess it does. See, with her, I always kept her medications because I thought, well, if she gets sick again, this would be nice to have on hand. But the CDC also recommends to throw away all of your old antibiotics that as soon as you're done using them, to get rid of them. And like sometimes I'll get scripts and then I'll fill it and then not ending up using it.
Yeah.
But still, you're not supposed to keep them, so...
They probably don't want us to share them either, huh?
No. If it doesn't say your name on the bottle, you shouldn't be taking it.
Okay.
But again, I think it has to do with the resistance.
Yeah.
To help stop making superbugs, so that way antibiotics really work when we're taking them.
So I'm going to go get a new script. I'm going to throw out all of my old medication and make sure that I take it from start to finish.
Yeah. Oh, and I got another idea. If you wanted to research the CDC, it's really easy.
Oh, cool.
I just go on there and put in the CDC antibiotic use, and it takes me right to the site and tells me everything I need to know.
The Center for Disease Control and Prevention.
Yep.
That's the one?
Yeah.
Here, you want to click on it? No, it's not letting me.
Are you busy? Well, okay, that didn't work. What do you think we should do now, Lily?
So do you have an appointment with the doctor?
I don't, but I'm going to make one now.
Good.
We can't do that. Why not? We have to solve this lawn problem.
Yeah, it's just as easy as this. And the CDC also recommends that we get our vaccines when we're supposed to. And that will obviously help us from getting sick in the first place.
Right. Well, I guess I might as well do that while I'm there, huh?
Yeah. And another thing that I found interesting, since we're on the topic, is that antibiotics are only good for bacterial infections.
Really? So if this is a virus, that means they're not going to give me anything?
It's not going to work. And I heard that a lot of times, like with her, she was sick last time, and I really just wanted something to make her feel better. So I asked the doctor, you know, I need something. She's miserable, but there she goes. Come here, you. He said that it wouldn't work on it anyways, and a lot of times patients, they just want a medication so that way they feel like something's being done about their illness.
Right.
But antibiotics only work on bacterial infections. And a lot of times the common cold is a virus. And there's really just
Nothing you can do.
nothing we can do but write it out.
Well, thanks for all the information.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to make an appointment right away for my doctor.
Yeah. I'm glad I could help. I'm almost there.
Okay.
You see, you pushed me in 2 different ways. Oh, well, I'm double sorry then. No, you see, that's what we need to do with the log. We need to use all kinds of pushing. Both at one end first, and then at both ends. That's it. I think yours is
It also talks about how antibiotic resistance has really grown and is making it very difficult to treat things.
Is that because everybody,
Her hands fell off.
okay. Ready?
I think we should stop. I think we're at like 5 minutes.
We've got to be.
Yeah, it's at 6.